Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Last episode, uh, we talked to the Council, asked them to disbar Saren from the Spectres. They, for some reason, felt that one dude saying he heard the name Saren wasn't sufficient evidence to disbar one of their best agents. I mean, did they not watch the same cutscenes that we did? Come on. Watch the cutscenes, guys. Friggin' bureaucrats. There's a bunch of side quests that can start here. I'm not going to start them yet.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
Isn't that what Spectres do?
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Hard to say either one is wrong there. Anyway, yeah, not going to start any of the side quests yet. On a side note, that conversation is like the only proof that is like the only indication that there's even the tiniest shred of proof that Saren might be up to something. And even then, it's just rumors. So, yeah, of course this council isn't going to arrest Saren yet. Anyway, yes. I did rage a little bit about the trial of Saren and the fact that the council made literally the only came to literally the only conclusion they could. Anyway, now we gotta find some proof.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Again, Caden, clearly the much smarter of the two. Because he understood, hey, it's our word against his, and they've known him for a long time. We're just some random losers who popped up. And Ashley's like, I can't believe they ignored all the evidence against it. What evidence? Anyway. I'm done raging for now.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yeah. Last episode was almost 2 hours with no action at all. This one will have action, and will probably be shorter.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Don't mind me eavesdropping on your conversation. Anyway, Fist, I'm sure we won't hear anything about Tim. I'm sure he won't be relevant. Side note, this alleyway is relevant exactly twice in this game. 3 times, I guess. There's 3 side quests that can take place here. One of them involves the Keepers. One of them involves chasing a mysterious signal. The other one, the third side quest that can take place in that little area, is only available if you have the
A
space
Solarian
server.
excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Hanar, tell you more about those later. Anyway, now for a scene that you'll see in very few Let's Plays of this game. I suspect a lot of people don't even know that this scene exists. Which is a shame, because it's a really good scene. Also, god damn, look at that view.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here.
13 million.
It's possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason I wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans, ma'am.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
If you're playing a male shepherd, then when you talk about having everything the old bids want, or having the old bids, or what the old bids say they want, that bit, Ashley makes a comment about how if you want to see her in thigh-high boots and a tinfoil miniskirt, she expects dinner first. And, which is a good line.
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
I believe that means that she walks in the back. I'm gonna go talk to someone else really, really quick. Along with getting a quick codex entry.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
He seems like a nice guy. Let's ask him about...
Do you know a C-Sec officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Yeah, tell me
How do
about
you
the
like
Citadel.
working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
Why'd you
I
join
will.
Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what C-Sec is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
What do you know about specters?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though.
I mean,
some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I like Lang. He's naive, but he seems like a really nice guy. Anyway, I just want to talk to him about Harkin real quick.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Flux is up there. I'm not going to go there just yet.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
I always have time for reporters. Especially cute ones.
What do you need?
Hey there,
I've been
girl.
hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
How do you know that my investigation
Fair.
is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
I mean, I don't know. Didn't die really as big an accomplishment as everyone keeps making it out to be? I don't know. But I am awesome. So I'll give you that. Anyway, like I said, always happy to help a pretty lady.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Look to the side, walk off screen. Yeah, that little bit where they look to the side, walk off screen. Yeah, that's sort of a weird thing with this game. That's how pretty much every conversation ends. Do. More nice views. Seriously, this has
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
the cars that I can't actually see anymore.
You think it's expensive to live here? You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Too many lights, too much noise.
I agree.
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here. Never been a real fan of crowds.
Same here. Anywho, oh, here's one of the most important conversations
I
you'll
don't
hear.
think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry then. I can't help you.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
I'm going to say this right now. I actually agree with the shopkeeper here. No receipt, no refund.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I mean, great, but I don't have the money for upgrades, so...
Is that really... Wow! It's you!
And here's another hugely important character.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I'm curious how many Geth there actually are on Eden Prime. How many you do kill? There's probably somewhere that Gives a counter of exactly how many enemies are on. How many enemies you encounter on each mission. I would think there'd have to be, right? Somewhere.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Alright, as long as you're not going to use this to try to steal my identity.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I love how they just, like, straight up tell you, yeah, you're gonna talk to him again, and it's gonna get weird. Spoiler alert, I'll spoil this now. He's not dangerous. Yeah, sure.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Thanks, Moorland. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have enough for that. So, oh well. Are they kissing? Aw, they're lovers. Anyway, and here we are at Chora's den.
That's her. Those were Saren's men. Perimeter clear.
There's actually a mod you can download to have dead enemies stay. It's weirdly tempting.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it. A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
Anyway, there's a reason I actually came here before. Most people would probably go to like Barla first or something like that, but there's a reason I actually came here first.
Back off, Wrex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Wrex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Well, thanks for just letting us know that we're going to be getting caught right in the middle, Ashley.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Makes sense.
What did that other Krogan want? Wrex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
He's a bodyguard.
Enjoy the club.
I mean, honestly, this bouncer is like, he's good at his job. He's polite. He could just say, screw off. But no, he's nice.
I got business here, but not with you.
Anyway. So, all jokes aside, I actually really like the way her face, her facial tattoos almost seem to reflect the light. I think that's like a really cool look. It's this is hilarious, obviously. Yeah, Commander Shepard. Great hero. Watching a blue lady, watching a blue stripper. But I really like the, the facial tattoos, the facial markings, and how bright they are compared to her eyes, especially. It looks really cool. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Anyway, let's talk to Harkin, who is hilariously terrible. Harkin is the worst, and I love him for it.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
So, yeah, there's a lot I like about the conversation with Harkin. His needless misogynistic comments towards FemShep. Yeah. And that's a problem with this whole... The first two games in particular. Third game doesn't do it as much as I can recall, but the first two games, there's a lot of bits where it's just, if you're playing a female shepherd, where they just randomly throw in some sexist dialogue. And it's not needed. It does not help. Like, it weakens the games. Anyway.
Maybe later.
Suit yourself, princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of C-Sec.
I'm actually fine being called princess.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian C-Sec officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
Best line.
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk.
Best line.
Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
I love that line. It's just... Yes, it is disgusting, and yet I find it hilarious.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The Executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
So 2 things. First of all, that is actually how police forces should work. If you violate if you violate certain ethical guidelines that every police force should have to adhere to, yes, that should be something that goes into your file, and you should be held accountable for it. That said, how many real police forces actually work like that? The truth is, in the real world, there's a lot of Harkins out there who get away, who spend decades without getting any punishment for their actions. Hell, there's a lot of Harkins who get promoted to police chiefs and who actively protect other Harkins. But I suppose that's getting a little bit, I suppose that's getting way off topic. I should probably stop there. Anyways.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
Sure they do.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Go ask him about that, sweetheart.
I will.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say.
Whoops, I went too far. I was trying to get out of range of the... Alright, let us go talk to Anderson. So, no, I've never actually done this. Like, after talking to Harkin, I've never gone from Harkin to Anderson. I mean, frankly, I've never actually bothered coming back to the embassy before taking down Saren. But...
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
You and Saren have a history.
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission. Saren, but I saw how he operates.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so we don't actually get to ask him about it yet. Alright. I was hoping we could, but apparently not. Nah, go this way. Out of my way. Yeah, so Harkin. He's an interesting fellow. Like I said, I'm cynical enough to look at Harkin as being a way more realistic depiction of a cop than pretty much any of the other cops in this game. I mean, yeah, I'm probably being overly cynical, but the point is, there's the past few years have really, really demonstrated how many bad cops are out there.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Is that your way of saying you don't like the sculpture? All right, over here to talk to Barla Vaughn.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Am I really that important yet?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepherd. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Nothing's for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
I think I know him. His name's Wrex.
Yes, I believe he's the one. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Yeah, I can, I imagine someone like Wrex has a lot of involuntary conversations with police.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity.
Makes sense.
How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
It's a good theory.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like
I
living here on the
appreciate that.
Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
I do like that Barla Vaughn, for all that he's involved in all sorts of shady business, he's also, like, an optimist. You know, his talk about, like, the Citadel being, you know, how the way the Citadel represents galactic unity. He's an optimistic fellow.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
So he mentions dozens. We see very few. Just give me a second here to think of how many we see. So, Humanity, Asari, Turian, Solarians, Krogan we saw, Elcor, Volus, Hanar, one species that haven't seen yet, but we will see shortly. A species that only gets introduced in the second game. Who else? Yeah, I mean, overall, we see maybe a dozen species on the Citadel. It's a shame that we don't end up seeing more.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of people with political power also having any real choice in their economic investments.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So I got $1,300. What can you do for me, Barla? see. Huh? Suppose I'll pick up Garrus first. I usually do. Garrus is usually the first one I pick up. Oh, because yeah, there's two. Again, lovely, lovely view.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Nice shot. Die, you bastard!
All targets down.
Alright, guns away. Not that I need it, but sure.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Dr. Michelle. I forget who voices her. I didn't write down who voiced her. I didn't mark down who voiced her. Doesn't really matter.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
I like Dr. Michelle saying that, basically just calling Fist an idiot. That's stupid even for him. Which means that he's not a smart guy to begin with.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
You know, Garrus, I couldn't turn you down even if I wanted to. That voice. Every woman watching me would hate me if I turned you down when you've got that voice, you know?
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Wrex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
We are
Krogan
absolutely
might come in
getting...
handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Wrex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can only bring along 2. Garrus and Ashley for now. Sure.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
Whoops.
Commander.
Sorry about that. Didn't get to hit mute in time. I'll ask her the personal questions later. For now...
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully, she'll never need to use it.
Yeah, that doesn't seem likely.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux. Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise. There's very little serious crime in this arm of the wards. Maybe because the CSEC Academy is so close by.
Alright, let's go have a talk with Wrex. Let's go meet our last...
Binary Helix has settled out of court with the Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
There he is. There's our favorite buddy.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Wrex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Like you had a choice, CSEC officer.
I know you, human.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Yeah. Wrex. Everyone's favorite. Voiced by Stephen Barr. And I think I mentioned last episode that that Garrus there is voiced by Brandon Keener.
Glad to have you on the team, Wrex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
And with this, yeah, these two aren't going to see much action anymore. Sorry, guys, but I mean, come on. Look at these. I mean, come on. You got to bring this guy along to tell how he looks. And, yeah. You got to bring these two along. All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, health regen, I'll give him that, just to get him started. And get shotguns unlocked. Yeah, so Garrus is equivalent to an infiltrator class. Sniper rifles. And he's got some some pretty good combat abilities. And he's got some tech skills as well. Wrex is equivalent to a vanguard. Badass fighter, but he's also got some biotic abilities, which won't be the main thing I give him in this game. He is mostly just going to be straight up kill people. Let's see. Do I want to spend any points here? Do I want to unlock pistols? Not yet. Or do I want to put points into barrier? Or I could reduce recharge time. Maybe I'll just save for now. Anyway. I am actually going to let him have the better assault rifle for now. Alright, so that armor is garbage. And sadly, I don't have better armor for Garrus right now. Until I can get him yeah. Garrus. Sure. 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 All right. Yeah, all right. Huh. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Batia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Batia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Interesting body shape that the Turians have. Anywho's. Aww. That's sweet. That's cute. Alright, time to go kill some dudes. Yeah, nothing new there yet. Alright. Haven't got any money. Alright. Wasn't sure if I got any more money. Nah. Hey everybody. Just want y'all to know that I'm gonna start shooting some people up, so just giving y'all a warning. Do you wanna get running now?
Fist knows we're coming. Hostile spotted.
It's one of the very few times I actually ever used bother with that. And you go in the air.
Shepard.
Yeah, I like this.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Uh-huh.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Good choice.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Definitely you say. Anyway, I spared them because, you know, they're just regular workers. They don't deserve to die just because their boss is an asshole. If we killed everyone whose boss is an asshole, there'd be no one left alive.
Why do I have to do everything myself?
myself. Time to die, little soldiers. Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here, I don't know where she is, that's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Wrex has good reason to say that, because he's
Nobody
pretty big
meets
deal.
the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
See, when Fist says, even I don't know his true identity, that's because he's an egotistical dick who thinks that he, with an overinflated sense of his own importance. When Wrex says, even I'm hired through an agent, that's him saying, I'm one of the best bounty hunters in the goddamn galaxy, and even I know that the Shadow Broker doesn't actually deal directly with me.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
See, Wrex has good, Wrex has business ethics, you know? He gets hired to do a job, he does the job. Good work ethics. He's got good work ethics, that's what it is.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
On a side note, if you don't bring Wrex, then you can choose to spare Fist. He shows up in 2 with, I'm pretty sure, just like background dialogue. So he's not even worth saving from a gameplay standpoint, really. Ooh, heat sink. Heat sinks are good. Oh, first aid interface. That's also good. Screw the shield battery. Health regen. And heat sink. And yeah, suddenly there's more people.
There are a few unlicensed vendors who operate out of the markets here. Sometimes they have good stuff for sale.
Hostile contact! I'm on it!
Hey. Uh-oh. That could be inconvenient? Okay, there we go. Congratulations, you get to not die quite as...
Perimeter clear.
I hope y'all ran away. And yeah, here we go. And here's the last person we pick up on the Citadel.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
I like that guy's face paint. And yeah, she's
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Oh hey, I got Throw Mastery, nice. Tali Naraya. She is voiced by Ash Soroka, who went by Liz Soroka for the purposes of this game.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself.
Clearly.
Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
And yeah, so now in any future games...
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Chora's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
All-out assault on Chora's... That place was a dive, Udina, come on. It was a... That totally fit the atmosphere of that place. You probably get shootouts every few days. Come on. And anyway, I think I lost train of thought that I had before we came here. Oh well.
Making your day, Ambassador? She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
I just love that it's like, oh, you have the proof that we need that Saren has betrayed the council. Tell me about your people.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology.
This is useful
or
for the
even
Codex.
Knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Yeah, those conversations are for the Codex.
Tell us what you found.
And the experience.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious.
Fair.
I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's a weird angle.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Counselor Troy!
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
You don't recognize her? It's Counselor Troy, Udina. Come on, you never watched Star Trek?
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Especially because you've got a cute voice.
I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
So I know I wasn't going to use these two anymore, but there are... Now that this is done, once I go quickly address the Council, there are going to be some side quests. One in particular that works much better with Ashley there. Beyond that, I mean, it's... Yeah. There's no more fighting and not we won't get a whole lot of dialogue from squad mates for the next little bit. Okay, I'll give these three time to get ready to join my crew, you know? Since they're going to be coming with me, they need time to get ready, you know? To get their... pack their suitcases and all that. Give them time for that. And right here is why I wanted Ashley.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Sure.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was Serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation.
There you
but
go.
The military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to bring Ashley along there. She is definitely very... she adds that little bit of extra dialogue. It's not much, but it's a really nice touch, you know? And here's the expensive bar. Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that me killing a small business owner would be a bit of a briefing.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
Alright, so... from a practical standpoint, this actually is kind of a tough one. Because the fact is, like, he's not wrong that, you know, that the research could be helpful. But the other thing is, will it? I do feel like if he'd been up front with Samesh from the beginning, that might have made a difference. You know, if he'd let it be Samesh's decision, then hey, maybe Samesh would have been okay with it. But he didn't let it be Samesh's decision. Which, I don't know, feels inappropriate to me. Let the widow have a say in it. Beyond that, and I mean, being a nihilist, I don't tend to see much point in being really in being precious about bodies anyway, about corpses anyway. You know, person's dead. It doesn't really matter what is done with their body. But obviously, a lot of people do care. It's something that can help provide closure for themselves. Ultimately, I think ultimately my view just kind of comes down to to letting the widow decide. And since they did not give Samesh any choice in it, tough titties,
I
Alliance.
understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Yay for Paragon points. And again, I'll come back to this bar again very shortly.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about...
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Commander.
Just curious if he had anything new to say. Didn't expect that he would. Don't think he will at any point. Alright. So, let's...
Hello
finish
again,
this.
Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nerali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Yeah. I mean, really, is there any reason not to bring Ashley for that conversation? Come on. But yeah, that's like the main reason you want to have Ashley with you for the conversation. It just makes such a nice little bit. Hey, didn't even notice that that had gone unlocked. Nice. I'm not going to spend any more of my points just yet.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
Yeah, I'll talk to that guy in a minute.
It has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a
Again, that's like I said, it's a conversation I'll deal with in the next episode. I'm going to finish up here with the council, and then I'm going to next episode will be side quests.
The look on the council's face when they see evidence they can't just ignore.
I just hope it isn't too late. All this time we spent hunting for evidence gave Saren a nice head start.
Well, thanks for ruining it for us, Caden. Nothing new to say? Alright. Hey there, Andy.
Come on.
Captain
Udin
Andy?
is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
Don't be smug,
This evidence
Udina.
is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Ooh, she seemed really concerned when she said that. Also, I'm assuming that there's some way to verify that recording. Because even now, we're really super close to the point where we can make recordings of people saying things that are almost impossible to tell are fake. So, yeah, I assume that they have some way of proving, no, yeah, that's definitely Saren's voice, without, beyond any shadow of doubt, and blah, blah, blah. And I like how concerned Tivos looked when she recognized Benezia's voice.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
I mean, yes, because I've played the game way too many times. But
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
he's not wrong. Lack of evidence is generally a pretty strong indication of something not existing.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I mean, that's a completely fair assumption to make. Again, like, we're supposed to be angry at the Council for not believing us. But, again, that's a 100% reasonable assumption to make. Literally the only ones who know, literally the only person who knows about the Reapers is Shepard. And that's because of visions put in her head by an alien device. Which means, like, what? You know, how does Shepard even know that she's interpreting those visions correctly? Yeah.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
I love that calm reaction.
The Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Yeah, I'm fair.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I mean, what responsibilities does humanity have? The responsibilities are in me alone.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Okay, and here's great scene with great music.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
More achievements, yay. Great timing.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Not even a thank you from the Ambassador.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Meh.
Right behind you, Commander.
Yeah, there we go. Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. And, yeah, an extra charm point. You also get 1 point of Intimidate when you do that. Speaking of which, for Charm and Intimidate, you also get bonus points when you hit certain levels of Paragon or Renegade. It is possible to max out Charm and Renegade without ever spending a single point in it. It just takes a lot of playthroughs. Anyway. Yeah, so a few more points there. Yeah. clearly been a while since I've leveled either of it. Ah, well, I suppose it hasn't actually been all that long since I've leveled either of them up. Sure, why not? Yay, she can wear heavy armor now. Yeah, Shepard, I'll just hold off for now. And let's see, any heavy armor that is worth putting on her. Actually, she's the only one who can wear heavy or medium armor. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Alright, so yeah, with that, that is actually a really, really good spot to end this video, really. Next video will be all about side quests. So many side quests. Gotta talk to Emily Wong. And then after that, I just gotta talk to everybody. Alright, but for now, and yeah, so yeah, that, actually, before I go, it's a really good scene. The bit of Shepard being inducted into the Spectres, that's a really good scene. The counselors all present it really well. The swelling of the music is great, fills you with pride, and really makes you feel like you've accomplished something, like you've stepped into something bigger than yourself, and all that. And yeah, it's just a really well shot scene. So the low angles looking up at each of the counselors as they explain to you what the Spectres mean, and yeah, it's just a great moment. One of the great moments of the game, really. But with that said, this has been fun. And with that done, this is a good place to cut off. So I will see you next time for lots and lots of side quests. Until then, have a nice day.